Thank you, friends. I am Tutor Cletus Okoli. Today, I have a question on the board that I want us to solve. The topic is indices, and the question proper. 12 raised to power 1 over 3 divided by 81 raised to power 1 over 6. Then multiplied by 162 all raised to power 1/3. We dive in. First and foremost, I want everything to be in base 2s and 3s. Therefore, if that is my first target, I will now begin to work towards that by writing 12 as 4 times 3 raised to power 1 over 3 divided by 81 can be written as 3 raised to power 4 or raised to power 1 over 6. Remember that 3 raised to power 4 is equal to 81. And it means 3 into 4 places, which is 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. And when we multiply 9 by 9, we get 81. So, we can express 81 in index form, and that is 3 raised to power 4. Then multiply by 162, I can write it as 81 times 2, everything raised to power 3. Very good. In the next step I am going to have, I will also express my 4 in index form, and that is 2 raised to power 2. So I will now have 4 written as 2 raised to power 2 times 3. Everything inside the bracket is raised to power 1 over 3 divided by 3 raised to power 4 or raised to power 1 over 6 multiplied by, remember 81, I can still express it in index form as I did here, and that becomes 3 raised to power 4, then multiplied by 2 or in the bracket raised to power 1/3. Beautiful. Looking into the brackets, you can see they are all now in base 2s and 3s. Now I can apply the product law of indices. Everything inside the bracket is raised to power what I have outside the bracket. What it means is that 2 raised to power 2 can be multiplied with the power outside the bracket. So that means I am now going to have 2 raised to power 2 multiplied by 1 over 3, then multiplied by 3 raised to power 1 over 3, divided by 3 raised to power 4, then multiplied by the power which is 1 over 6, multiplied by 3 raised to power 4, then multiplied by 1 over 3. Lastly, multiplied by 2, then raised to power 1 over 3. Looking at this third step, you can see I have cleared all the brackets and I can now see it properly. Now permit me to work on the powers, which means I will now have 2 times 1 over 3 to get 2 over 3 as the power of 2. Multiplied by 3 raised to power 1 over 3, then divided by 3, then 4 times 1 over 6 will give me 4 over 6. If I reduce it, it becomes 2 over 3. So I can now write 3 raised to power 2 over 3, meaning I have multiplied 4 and the 1 over 6. I got 4 over 6. I reduced that power to become 3 raised to power 2 over 3. Then multiply by 4 times 1 over 3 will give me 3 raised to power 4 all over 3. Then lastly 2 raised to power 1 over 3. Now I have worked on the powers. So all the numbers now are having their powers. Beautiful. I want to rearrange it. I want the 2's to come together and the 3's to come together. The base 2's to come together, then the base 3's come together as well. And doing that, I will now have 2 raised to power 2 all over 3. Then I take this 2 again to have 2 raised to power 1 over 3. I can now begin to take the 3 base 3's. And that means I will now have first one 3 raised to power 1 over 3. I want to take multiplication before taking division. So there is no odd problem there. I just want it to be arranged. That becomes 3 raised to power 4 over 3, then division divided by 3 raised to power 2 all over 3. Beautiful. Now the 2's are together and the 3's are also together. The base 2's and the base 3's are now well arranged. I can move on from here. And looking at this, I will apply the law of indices, which is a multiplication law of indices. And what does it say? It says that we should, when there is multiplication, we add the powers of the bases. That is, if the bases are the same and they are multiplying, I will now add the powers. When the bases are the same and they are multiplying, I should add the powers. If the bases are the same and they are dividing, I will subtract the powers. So what it means is that I am going to add 2 over 3 and 1 over 3 for base 2. And in the base 3's, I am going to add 1 over 3 and the 4 over 3. And then subtract, because of division, my 2 over 3. Alright, to do that, it will now look like this. 2 all over 3 plus 1 all over 3. So I have done the addition for base 2. I will now go for the base 3's. That means multiply by 3 raised to power, as you can see, 1 all over 3. 1 over 3. Then multiply by, so I will add again, plus 4 over 3. Because of this division, I will now subtract the last power, which is now minus 2 over 3. Beautiful. Let me now work on the powers to get a simple fraction. And that means I have 2 over 3 plus 1 over 3, which is 3 over 3 equal to 1. Meaning that the 2 will now have power 1. Beautiful mass. The mass is very beautiful. Okay? I also want to work on the powers in the base 3. So on the powers of base 3, I have 1 over 3, I have 4 over 3, and I have minus 2 over 3. Doing that, 1 plus 4 will give me 5, and the 5 minus 2 will give me 3. Okay? That becomes 3 over 3, also equal to 1. This is very awesome and fantastic. Therefore, I now have 3 raised to power 1. And in mathematics, any number raised to power 1 is that number. Okay? 10 raised to power 1 is 10. 1000 raised to power 1 is 1000. 2 raised to power 1 is 2. And 3 raised to power 1 is 3. That means I can now write it as 2 times 3. And my final answer becomes 6. Fantastic. So we can now, in conclusion, say that the simplification of this question will result to just 6. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe if you have not subscribed, and then share my videos as a way of supporting me. Thank you, and God bless you.